Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to our Aftershow party for Kidnap.
You sound echoey. Are you in the
I'm in the
shower?
bathroom
Why?
because I fear if I don't, I'll be too loud.
Really? Is it really that like thin walls?
I don't know. Like, I can hear when people open the door and stuff outside, and so I don't want to be out there and talking about what we will be talking about. so, so I'm I'll hide in the bathroom. I might be echoey.
And soft spoken.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be softer and echoey. But hopefully I can fix that editing. If not, I'll experiment. These next few weeks will be very experimental, trying to figure out
Okay.
what to
Yeah.
do. Right now, I'm in the bathroom talking quietly.
Okay. That's
That's
just gonna be what it is.
anyway. How was your week this week?
Oh my god. How was my week? I saw Wicked. It was perfect. It was beautiful. It was everything I wanted it to be because I saw the musical when I was 13 when the tour came to LA. And I was like, I fell in love with it. And then over the years, I kind of was just like, oh yeah, I've heard it. It's Wicked. Like I heard it when I was younger. It's fine. But when the movie came out and I watched it again, I was like taken back to when I was 13. I was like, oh my god, it's Wicked. So it was like perfect. And you could tell that people who loved the movies or the musical put a lot of work into it. So
Mm.
and it was just part one. So I'm excited for part two. This is gonna be the longest intermission ever. um, and then I saw it again yesterday, so I've seen it twice now. Because I was like, I want to go again. I'll take one of my cousins. So I took her yesterday, and then when we brought her home, apparently we convinced my 14-year-old cousin to want to see it, which he said it looked weird at first, and then I was like, oh no, it's really good. And then after a while, he was like, I suddenly have decided I want to see it. I'm like, great. So now I'm taking him to see it on Monday. So it's becoming a thing. Apparently I'm taking everyone at one point or another. So
Great.
I am the Wicked person. I'm taking everyone to see Wicked. Fine with me. It's perfect. What else happened this week? It was Black Friday. It was busy. It was also Thanksgiving. I had food. I also made cupcakes, which I haven't done in a while. I don't think I made them last year. And they were my signature cupcakes. They're my pumpkin cupcakes with maple cream cheese frosting, and they're perfect. And a lot of people at work said that they were perfect. They were like, "Did you have a business? Did you go to school for this?" I was like, "No, I had a little hyperfixation at one point in my life, and now I like baking cupcakes."
Mm.
So, now I know how to do things. So that's my signature cupcake though, and everyone's like, more, and I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out Christmas cupcakes now. So I'm thinking of a chocolate peppermint kind of cupcake. So
Mm.
have to look into recipes for chocolate, because me and chocolate don't mix well when it comes to baking. I'm very bad at chocolate. I burn it. I can't make chocolate cookies. Me and chocolate, not a thing. Oh, we'll get there. Had some good Thanksgiving food. Had too many
Nice.
squash rolls. Happens every Thanksgiving. Um, I think I sold more calendars. I think that's all though. I think that's all. But your week has probably been much more eventful.
Yeah, you'd think that.
What do you mean? I think that you've been in a different country for a week.
I have. I haven't done much because I am so scared to go outside and interact with people.
Don't do that. Don't be scared. I wish I was there with you so I could drag you out and be like, "Let's go."
That's what I was wishing because I was I need someone to help me do this. Fortunately, tomorrow I start classes where I
Yeah.
will be able to meet people who I can speak to.
You got to tell me what it's like.
Yeah, so that I'm excited for because I do want to interact. Everyone I talked to, other than my landlord, I think, I talked to once when I came in here.
Yeah.
I think spoke English or didn't understand what I was saying, so I was I don't know what to do. So hopefully in class I will be able to meet people who
Mm.
do speak English, who I can communicate with and maybe do things with them and go out more. Maybe they'll have more Korean experience where I can where they'll be able to lead conversation and I can learn.
You're going to be teaching me how to do things. And that's
Exactly.
It's okay. By the way, I am I think I really sat long and hard with it, and I've decided to come over for the summer semester to start in summer. So I think that's the plan.
Please do, because I need people over here. I'm so.
It's gonna be 6 months before I do, but
It's fine.
I'm coming. Okay, I swear.
Cause like I've had been very like lonely, but like also because I haven't been out of my room for like 95% of the time.
Yeah.
I went to a mall and got lost.
Oh no.
I kept ending up, and the irony of this pissed me off. I kept ending up outside this like wedding section, and I'm like, haha, I'm single, I get it. But like I kept ending up there like 3 different times.
I swear to God. Yeah, when I went to Korea in February, I see this is why I wanted to be there because when I went to Korea in February and my cousin was there with me, like anytime she wanted anything or was doing something, be like, "I got you, Tokyo."
Yeah.
Like, just let me do it. And it's like I want to be there so I can be that person again. But like, nah, you're gonna have to just shove yourself out of your room for the next 6 months.
My local store where I buy stuff is a 7-Eleven that's like 2 minutes away from where I live.
There's one on like every corner. Yeah.
Yes. So I was able to go there. I still get very awkward because every time he comes in, he always says like, "I'm your sale," and I'm like, "I know," and like I always get like so awkward by that. I don't know why.
Yes,
I like freak out, but like, yeah. So I go there to get my food and stuff and drinks and all that stuff. Anyway, Kidnap.
Oh man, no. Let's talk about Korea. I don't want to talk about Kidnap.
Yeah.
Please no. I named my tiers, so this is
Oh,
gonna
I
be
did
very
not.
interesting. I literally wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna name them. I was just gonna like throw it together and be like, "They're fucking Kidnap,
Mm,
whatever." And then as I was putting them in, I was like, "This is how I feel about you." Like, like it just came out. So I guess we'll see.
okay. Well, as we foreshadowed, we are talking about our tier lists first.
Yay.
So you named yours. Do you want to share the names?
Yes, I would love to share my names. So from bottom to top, we've got in my was supposed to be D tier, poorly written in parentheses, and that's saying something. So yeah, this basically is for people that like just like what was going on with the writing with them. Like I don't understand.
Mm,
Um, above that, the C tier is I don't care about you enough, or I don't care enough about you. Like just yeah, I whatever.
yeah.
I could have cared about you, but I didn't care anything about you. In the middle, we have you're just there because they're in the middle. They're just there.
Yeah.
Above them, I have I'm intrigued. Yeah, you know, there's potential. And above them is would have been a better main character.
True. I feel like are they very similar? 'Cause as you were reading it, I would look at my list and I'm like, yeah, this works.
Yeah,
This works. Yeah.
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 Oh Christ. Shall I go first then?
Yeah.
Okay. So in poorly written, at the bottom of poorly written, is the character that why were they even fucking there? Is whatever his name was, the son of the
Um,
guy, Pond, who shot and killed the woman after we saw him on screen for 1 second and heard him say one line, which was "Dad," and that's it. And I was he was so insignificant that I forgot who he was when he showed up, and then I went, "Oh, you're the guy, right? I know, I do know you, right?"
yeah.
So, yeah, so he's obviously at the bottom because why was he even here? Like this was just the worst writing ever. Because what would have happened is if it was good writing and he shot her, I would have been like, "No shit, oh my god!" But I wasn't. I was like, uh, what?" I was
Yeah.
confusion. So that's why he's there. Above him is his father. Because, again, this could have been an interesting storyline, but it was so poorly written that it felt insignificant. Like, why is it there?
Mm,
Like, the father's storyline was, I guess, wrapped up in one episode, and then a billion episodes later, his son came back to avenge him. No clue where all this lied. It was just, why was it there? I don't get
mm,
it. Above him is the director. Um, honestly, this category is named after him because I'm very confused by his character. He was a dick, and then he was like, "I'll take a chance on you," and then he was a dick again, and he was like, "I don't know." And he was. I was like,
yeah.
Who are you? Make up. I feel like they just like changed his personality to fit the narrative, which is very
Mm.
poor writing. So there he is, and above him is Q's dad. Because again, him in the storyline with the whole thing. I don't even care enough to remember everything, but like him and the fact that his wife died, and like we could have found out what happened there, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Um, we just heard something happened, and then we'll just forget about it forever, I guess. Could have been an interesting plotline for his character and how he got over it, and how he came to the conclusion of maybe I shouldn't be a cop because Q's upset, but maybe I should be a cop because it was just a mess. His whole his character started to be interesting for a second, but then they kind of ruined it because it literally went nowhere. Like it went nowhere. Like his dad was still a police officer and having really changed anything about his life at the end of it, even though it started with Q being like, "I want this part of your life to change," and nothing did.
Yeah.
So there he is. Those are the only people in poorly written. Your turn.
Okay. So maybe these aren't as similar as I thought. In my D tier, at the bottom, I have Q, and above him I have men or Min, whatever his name is, Min.
I wanted to put them in the bottom, but like at, for some of it, I was invested in the beginning.
Yeah, but by the like halfway through, I was like so done with them. Like
Yeah.
I, they became too fluffy. We talked about this over and over again, but I'll just briefly recap. It's just
Yeah.
there wasn't anything interesting with them. It
No.
was either fluffy, cute shit or little drama that's been repeated over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That at this point it was like I don't care anymore because we've done this. It's like watching a rerun of the same show over and over again.
Yep.
I didn't really care, and like I hate that because I actually really liked Min specifically at the beginning. I really liked him, and
Yeah.
just over time I was like, this is the same shit, just different day. Like,
Same shit, different day.
like, I, it was I was done with both of them.
I feel it.
Wish I wasn't. I wanted to like them,
I really wanted to.
but they are in my D tier.
As it should be. I agree. Is that your all that's in your D
That's
tier?
it.
Oh shit. Well, as you said 2 seconds ago, I don't really care enough about you anymore. Bottom of my I don't care enough about you tier is Q, and above him is Men. So voila. Um yeah, as you said, I don't care enough. Like I was there in the beginning. You had me for the first like very small amount of episodes, and then I
Mm.
was like, it's the same shit, different. Same shit, different ep. That's what it
It,
is.
it's like that meme where it's like, hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, just change it a little bit. And it's
Sure, just
literally
changed it
this.
a little. It was just different copied homework every single episode.
Yeah.
It was completely pointless with them. I didn't see much growth with them. Like I like because we saw Q being like kind of nice to people like in the beginning with like handing
Mm.
out the roses when he was drunk, and he was a genuinely nice person. He was just lonely. And then Min was just constantly like doing things to look after his brother. By the end of the show, nothing changed. They were the same people.
I would argue that, but I'll talk about that later. Because I do
Okay.
have points of growth with each of them, but
Okay.
different. We'll get there. We'll get there. I
Are they
got.
growths or are they degrowths?
I don't know. I'll get into it.
Shrinkages? I don't know what the opposite of growth is.
Degrowth.
Um,
Shrunk.
the shrinking. Um, I only have one other character above them, and that's Men. I really don't really care. Like, I cared in the beginning when it was like, oh my gosh, Min is doing all this stuff for his brother, and his brother's really nice, if not a little nosy, and
Mm.
they like I did genuinely like the scene between them where they like kind of like got over their parents' whole like accidentally making them kind of grow separately and not like together kind of thing. and they turned out to really love each other. That was a really nice scene. I wish we got more shit like that, where it delved
Mm,
deeper into the characters and their like actual personalities and personal lives. But we didn't. We got a lot of surface level shit, and I feel like that's what we got with Men. We just got a lot of surface level shit, and
yeah,
it was he was. I feel like he was just there as a plot device for Min to have something to turn to kidnapping for. Like, I mean, they were like, shit, how are we gonna make him a kidnapper? Ah, let's give him a brother. Like, they didn't really like think about him aside from that, I don't think. And they kept this poor kid kept ending up in the fucking hospital and then being like, I'm okay 2 seconds later. So
yeah.
Christ. But yeah, that's why he's there. And those are the three in my I don't care enough about you tier.
Okay. I have three in my C tier.
All right.
At the bottom, I have the director. Similar to what you were saying, he was very back and forth.
Mm,
Like I appreciate he gave me a chance after what happened in the past. But then he go back to being a dick, and I'm like, what? What's your game? I don't know.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Above him, I have um, Han's dad.
Mm,
I thought he was interesting for the 2 episodes he was alive, and then gets killed off screen, which is kind of BS. Like I feel like
so much that we thought like, oh, his death must have been faked. No, that would have been giving them too much credit.
we had this whole conspiracy theory that his fake death was
We
fake or something, but
no, they just are bad at writing.
yeah. And then above him, I have Pawns actually, um, because he actually did something and he killed the woman, despite the fact his
Christ.
character was nothing before this. He actually
Maybe that's
did
why he's
something
at the bottom
interesting.
for me.
So I want to give him props for that. He actually did something interesting.
He did
That's
something. Woo.
that's more than anything. That's more than anyone else can say in the show.
The bar is at the bottom of the barrel.
Yes,
It's so low.
yes. So that's my C tier.
Snazzy. We love to see it. Um, my middle tier, aka you're just there. Um, I feel like we've talked about like that kind of word before. We've even no, we haven't. That was me in my group chat. That was me in my 911 group chat. We were talking about a character in 911 that we didn't like. If you guys haven't watched yet, spoiler alert. It's Tommy. We don't like Tommy. Um, but we don't like hate him. Oh my god, we hate him. No, we just like he's just there, and like we
Mm,
would put it in like italicized. We're just he's just there. So like that's basically what this tier is emulating.
mm.
They're just there. At the bottom of you're just there. What's his face?
Third,
That was part of the love triangle plot. Yeah, third. He was part of the love triangle plot for 2 seconds, and then they were like, "I have a wife." It's like, oh, he's fine. Uh, Again, resolved in one episode, wasn't really a conflict, and it was just to give more fluff. Um, and the reason he's not on the bottom for poorly written is because he wasn't really a character that was poorly written. He was just there.
yeah,
So, uh, next person on You're Just There is Jean, because after really thinking about it, she really was just there.
but yeah,
like we never got more into her character. Like she was just there. Like there's no other way to explain it. Like we never found out anything about her home life except for the fact that she goes to dinner with her parents in the last episode. That's it. She's just there. I'm so sorry, Jean, you deserved better. Honestly, I want to put her in poorly written, but that would be like mean. So like cuz she's nice at the very least. So I'm just going to put her in You're Just There.
mm,
um Above her, my last person in You're Just There, I didn't want to put him here, but I did because I wanted to put him higher, but I feel like I only wanted to put him higher because we came up with cool ass conspiracy theories about his life and which way it was going to go. But really, he was just there, and it's Sua.
yeah,
I wanted him to be more interesting so badly. We got like a little bit of sprinkle about his life, but it was just to help Min's story along.
mm,
Um, and other than that, he was just there. Like he was there as a I feel like he was another plot device. He helped them when they went to the warehouse. He was there to be the double agent when they needed someone to be giving information on the woman to the police. He was just there. He was their
yeah.
safety guy. So poor Stoa, he deserved better. But yeah, that's my You're Just There tier.
Okay, so I might be tier of one person, and it's Jean.
Ah,
Similar with you, I feel like Like I had this whole thing where like, oh, maybe she secretly had a crush on Min and it'll change to going to men later. But we never dive into any of that.
Mm.
So I was kind of like, okay. And again, yeah, basically she was just nice in there to be men's love interest, but not really that because we don't even dive into that.
Yeah. Like we literally you were like, "Oh my gosh, I think she likes men." Oh my god, nothing. Nothing that says that at all later on.
Nothing
It's
that
just
confirms that. No.
nothing that confirms that at all.
No.
I was like waiting for it too. Like every time she made a like a little comment, I was like, "Is the no? Okay." Nothing. Mm-mm. And it's just Jean. Oh.
Yeah, not just Jane.
Just Jean. It should be your tier title. Just Jean.
Just Jane.
Aw. um. Okay, so my A tier, which is I'm intrigued, has one person in it, and it's the woman.
Oh, that woman.
The woman. Yada, I think her name was. We've been calling her the woman this whole time.
Yeah.
For good reason, because she's the woman. All caps. Capital T, capital W. She's very interesting. Like I didn't super duper think so throughout the show, but then like that last episode that she was in, um, I was like, ooh, the way she's like the way the actress was like portraying her and like saying the words and just like I was like, she's acting her ass off because I'm actually very interested in what she's saying right now. Like I'm
Yeah.
very intrigued. I'm more interested in her than anything else that's fucking going on in this show. And more to the point, if uh there was like a connection, I came up with this idea halfway through this. If there was some kind of connection, like if we got a flashback or we got more of a connection between her and Q's father, and there was like more story to their antagonistic like relationship and like why he's always going after her and why she's um always avoiding him maybe but other than just the law, I feel like he would have been way higher on my list. That would have been a sick ass story, and I would have wanted that story above whatever the fuck we got in this. I would watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Okay? That sounds cool. But no. But because I was so intrigued by her character, and she wasn't poorly written, which is why she's not in the bottom tier with other poorly written,
Hmm.
but she was actually kind of intriguing for a villain.
Yeah.
It's just she isn't in the top tier because she was just a little bit short of something.
Yeah.
More story. She needed just a smidge more story. And I would have been 100% there for her. Also, she's fucking hot. So, she's in the I'm intrigued tier.
Okay.
That's it. How about you?
In my A tier, I have four people.
What the fuck? How?
At the bottom, I have third. He was in one episode, but I kind of liked what he did. Like he made Q all jealous, and he also helped Min realize that he wanted to be an actor and give him these roles and stuff. And he was actually kind of like a really good person. And I kind of like it was interesting enough where I was like, I remember you, so I'll put you on a tier list. And then when I was
Yeah.
putting this, I was like, actually, you're kind of behind. Like, other than you being in one episode, you have nothing against you. So,
Yeah. Exactly. That's why he was in my middle because I'm like, I have nothing against any of you in the middle, but you're just
yeah,
there.
exactly. Above him is Kacha, Q's father.
Interesting.
And
Interesting.
the reason is because going back to the little growth that Min and Q, I guess, had sort of,
Mm.
I realized I like Q's relation with father more than I like the relation with Min.
I agree. I fully agree. There's more story there.
Yeah, and like the whole backstory with the mom that we never find out about, like not really Kacha's fault, more of this writing or whatever. But there was that, and even in episode 11, when Q like realizes that Katja does care about him, and he shows he does love him, he like jumps in a way ready to like take the bullet for his son. I thought that was really good, and I really enjoyed that, and it kind
Mm.
of made me realize that like you're actually a really good person.
Yeah.
You're a good father, and I really actually do appreciate you as a character, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm up here.
I see that.
Above him is the woman. Um, Pretty much echoing everything you just said. She was very interesting, just underutilized is big
Yeah.
kicker. And so above her and top of the A tier is men. And similar with
Ah,
Kasha and Q, I liked Min and Men's relationship more than Min and Q's. The episode where
I
we learned the
see
whole
that.
backstory about their parents was really good. really intriguing. And I feel like, well, I feel like the point, and same goes for Katja and Q too, I feel like the point was for Men and Katja were supposed to help Min and Q's character. It did the opposite for me, where they actually, Min and Q helped Katja and Men's character and made me like them more.
Yeah.
Um, so I that and I like that his whole thing at the end was like, look, we need to start splitting things 50-50. You need to stop taking care of me 24/7. I need to stop worrying about you 24/7. Like, we're brothers, we should be equal. And I like that men came to that conclusion, and we see that's like a great way to wrap up their parent trauma story or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that.
Damn.
And that's my A tier.
Damn. Interesting. I did not expect you to have so many up there. I'm sure you only have. Oh well, no, you have two. You have two up at the top. Then interesting. I'm pretty sure I could easily guess what
I
your
was gonna
number
say
one
it
is.
shouldn't be that hard.
You have to guess what my number one
Oh
is.
yeah, which one? What are the options again?
Motherfucker. Yeah, I don't need to have you guess.
No, it's
Um,
James.
in my would have been a better main character tier is James. And it kind of echoes to Sua as well, because it would have been nice if these two were the main characters and we saw more about his story, but he was just there in this, so he's in the just there. But it would have been way better to follow them, and like it in our fan fiction brains, it would have been better to follow them if they were a couple in this show. Um, and also kind of like if our fan fiction was correct and he was like the mother's son, or the woman's son or something like
If you
that.
were the woman's son, that would
That
be
would have been
great.
fucking sick. Oh my god. Um, that would have been a whole lot better. And James,
Someone write that
like,
fanfiction for us.
please. We already asked for a quiz and now we're asking for fan fiction.
Someone made a quiz actually. We'll get there later, but someone did.
I know. I can't wait. Someone totally did. Um, and James was just like, everything he said was just like funnier, more intriguing, more
Mhm.
like every time he said something, I was like, hey, you're an interesting dude. Like you seem to take like zero problem with any of the illegal shit you're doing, which
Yeah.
is very interesting. Why? Why are you like this? Like, it makes me wonder if like there is no reason. There's definitely no reason, since we don't have a backstory to him. And I'm pretty sure the writers could have just put it there just to be like, oh, we need someone to introduce Min to kidnapping, but I'm not gonna look at it like that because he was fun with it. Like,
Exactly.
the actor was fun with it, and I think he did very well with his character, that he actually made us all go, hey, this is a cool dude, this is an intriguing dude, what the
Mhm.
fuck's going on here? And so it was more, whenever he came on screen, there's a reason why we were so annoyed with this show all the fucking time, and then when James popped up, we'd be like, dude, James is coming. Hallelujah. Like, we were like, thank god. And I hope his directing and acting takes off soon, because he's been working on stuff. So
Hmm.
good for you, James. I won't watch anything that Min and Q are in because I really don't care enough about them. But
Yeah.
good luck to you.
So in my S tier, I have two people.
Your number one is James.
Yeah. So my number two is two of those. We'll talk about him first.
Okay.
I really enjoyed Suba. I again, this is a writing thing. He was underutilized. I wish
He
there was
was.
more to him. I like. He was also really badass. He was willing to do literally whatever it took. I wish we learned more about his fucking backstory.
Yeah.
Like, but like you said, it was just to hype up Min's character, which bothered me. But again, it made me more intrigued by him to where I put him higher than Min.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. It's because he did a good job with his character.
yeah. So
Really
I
did.
think was great.
Yeah.
Then in my top tier, or number one, I guess, I have James. I love James from the start.
I know.
At first, it was a little ironic, and then it became sincere, like at some point, and he ended up becoming my favorite character. It was so funny. He was so out there. The shining white aura he talked about Zoe having pissed me off that they weren't endgame.
I know.
He was the only person who didn't ever annoy me or confuse. I mean, he did confuse me, but he never annoyed me, or where I
Yeah.
was like, get off screen.
Yeah.
I feel like with
He was
every like
chill.
maybe not Sue either, but like maybe at the beginning when I wasn't sure whose side it was on, But like James is the only person who I would never annoy with.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he's chill.
Because every time he showed up, he was just having a fun time, doing
Yeah.
whatever. I was like, "You're great. I love you."
He was chill. He was a vibe.
Yeah. Um. So that's our tier list.
I can I just say, like, as you were talking about Sua, I was looking over at my list and really thinking about it. Every character in this, aside from Min and Q for this specific reason, was a plot device for Min and Q.
I noticed that too when you kept talking about that. I was like, "Wait, every single one of these are plot
Every single one,
devices."
even the woman, because I wouldn't say she was if she was in the whole show, but no, she's in like 5 fucking episodes and then is gone because suddenly she wasn't needed for the plot anymore. Every character in this is a plot device for Min and Q.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I literally, I told my mom like every time I like, I think it was 2 episodes ago for podcast. I went downstairs. I was like, Mom, we're talking about this one show. It's fucking horrible. And she was like, really? It's bad. I was like, yes, we're almost done, thank God. And I was explaining everything to her. She's like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna I'll show her this tier list and be like, okay, see if you can find the main characters. I want to see what she said.
So we got some questions on Twitter. So from at Picasso da Vinci 02, ask a handful of questions.
Let's go.
One, if it was Q who kidnapped Min, how do you think the story would have played out?
Well, that's a good question. Huh.
I'll quickly answer it wouldn't because Min would be the shot of Q because Q can't fight.
That's true because it's not like, oh, if like the actors were playing different roles. It's not. It's the characters, and the character Q can't fight.
Q can't fight.
He can't fight for shit. Why would he be kidnapping him? Oh, I know. Let's come up with a story here. He's kidnapping him so that he could force him to pretend to be the one kidnapping him to get the ransom from his dad, which means it would have played out the exact fucking way it would have from episode 4 onwards or whenever that
Yeah,
fucking shit happens. So,
sure.
yeah.
Okay. I, I like my idea of Q can't fight, so it wouldn't happen.
Q can't fight for shit, period. He would have
Yeah.
hired people, honestly. He has money.
Oh, that's true. He would.
Yeah. In which it still would have played out the same exact way. Because if my idea is good,
Yeah. Two, what impact would Men's death have on the story if he did die?
Oh yeah, we were begging for him to die. What was the?
I think if it happened towards the midway, well, not at the end, but like midway of the show, I feel like we would saw a darker change in Min's character. Maybe how he was when he was a kid, when he was more rebellious. And I think seeing that side of him would have been very interesting to see for like a few episodes.
I think he would have either continued or gone back to work for the woman because he would have
Hmm.
said, "I don't give a fuck anymore." Like, what is it all for anyway? Because like he originally went to work for with her for the money so that he could look after men, but I think he would have still gone back there and said, "I don't give a fuck anymore anyway." So I feel like his conscience would have plummeted.
Yeah.
Like he would have done more, and James would be off the side going, "Yo, yo, yo, this is not good for you." Like I feel
Yeah.
like we're just straying into a dark path. Like I think you need to take a look at yourself, maybe like because this is not good. And he would have been like, "I don't give a fuck. Like what? What's the point in doing that anymore? When my whole reason for being, because he was his whole reason for being was his brother, and he's gone. So he would have to really think about who he is as a person, and I don't think he would have had an easy road of doing so.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think that would have happened. And it would have been interesting. Like that's why we wanted him to die.
Yeah.
Question three. Anything you think should have happened or was missing from the series?
Story.
Good story.
Good story. Story at all. Anything interesting.
Yeah.
Okay? Anything interesting. Um, yeah, I feel honestly backstory. I would have loved to see more backstory, specifically on Q and the dad's part, because I feel like we just got snippets of like something happened in the woods, like that's
Yeah,
it.
I feel like for that part, I feel like it wasn't about the what happened, it was about how it affected Q afterwards. So like I feel like there's not a story there, but I feel like it's just like, oh,
Mm,
he got kidnapped, his mom died, and that caused the trauma of sleepwalking and all that stuff. It
yeah,
wasn't so much about what specifically happened to the mom, it was about how it affects Q. Again, plot device for Q.
plot device. Everyone's a fucking plot device.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So another thing I changed actually don't make them plot devices and make their characters actually important. Like give us a Sue backstory, give us
Yes,
James
please.
backstory, do stuff like that. Like
Make us care about the side characters because we did, but we cared about them because we made up story for them.
we had these crack theories about every single person.
We did. We had to make up shit ourselves because you didn't, show. What the
Exactly.
fuck?
Next, if you were writing this show, how would you end it?
I thought you were gonna say how would you write it, and I would have been like, "Ooh, let's go on a fucking joyride here."
So how would we end it?
How would we end it? I would still say if we're going by the same show, which is like that Min and Q are the main characters, and it's a story of heroes against villains in a kind of way, then I would have been like, still kill the woman, but kill her in the last episode, or at least at the end, like the very, very tail end of the second to last episode.
Hmm.
Have it be more of like a brawl or an antagonistic like meetup than just the first half of the second half of a second to last episode.
Yeah.
Um, and but if you're gonna kill her that same way, give us more backstory on
Fine.
Pond and his father. Also, have his father still be alive. I
Yes.
want that. That would have been fucking interesting. Because imagine this kid kills her. We know the backstory because we've seen his backstory. We've seen more of his character than we have, and we actually feel sympathy for him because he's going back to prison and because he's killed a seemingly innocent woman. And then
Hmm.
suddenly in the last episode, or right after he kills her, his dad walks out from somewhere or some shit, and everyone's heart drops. Like, that would have been so fucking interesting. I could write the shit out of that. Okay? Like, and we all feel it because we've seen their characters and we've seen the backstory. That would have been awesome. Notice how I'm not saying anything about Q and Min because I literally don't give a fuck like about where their
Yeah.
story ends up. I would have had the woman in more episodes. Okay, if she had to go to prison, give it a few more episodes than you did, and also let us see her in prison a little bit. Not like spend time with her there, but let us see flashes of her in prison making a plan to escape.
Let her talk on the phone with like her people and be like,
Yeah.
hey, is everything all set? And like
Yeah, even
show
if it's
us that
just
she's
like,
working.
are we go? Like literally one sentence. That's all I needed. Are we going? Are we doing this? Like, I don't care if it's not a whole plan laid out for us. Just like some indication that she's a character outside of the two main characters.
Hmm.
Anyone is a character outside of the main two characters. Literally anyone.
Yeah.
I would have had more about the father's background and Q and Min and anything like that. Um, I just want more backstory for people, like more people that didn't get backstory. So Q and Min can just whatever. I don't care. But for the father and Q's background and that whole chase scene, I would have had some resolution in the last episode where it's like we see who did it, and it had some connection to the woman, or it's had some connection to a character we already know and didn't suspect. Maybe James was a fucking woman's son. Like anything
I
that
wish.
I want some kind of twist to slap me in the fucking face. I don't want it to be fluff for the majority of episodes when it was not marketed to me that way. Okay.
Yeah. Next question.
I went for the both of us there.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. Don't worry.
Christ.
After watching Kidnap, would you want another series with Alma and Lang at the leads?
Well, we're kind of getting one. We're getting OnlyFriends.
Yes, I'll touch more on that in a second, but yes, 'cause as we talked about, the acting and chemistry was the only good thing in the show.
Yeah. Like there was actually good chemistry there. So,
There was good chemistry and there was good acting. It's just
yeah.
everything else was the issue.
Everything else was shit. Okay, the writing was just
Yes,
bad.
yes.
And it wasn't even like the dialogue writing. The dialogue writing was even fine, but it's just the planning of the story was shit. Like
Mhm.
the way everything was laid out was not good. So, hopefully the next one is
Yeah. So yes, to answer that question,
Yes.
yes, we would.
Yes, we would.
If you were kidnapped in Q's situation, what would you have done?
I would have tried to make myself besties with the kidnapper, but like as an advantage.
So, so you would fake being friends with him,
Yes, but like I would be more strategic about it than just like being friends with them. Like I would be.
but what if? Okay, so let's say in this situation it is Min, like it is actually Min with the same. His brother said that's why he's doing this. He doesn't
Mhm.
kill you when he is supposed to. All that stuff. So it is still the character of Min.
Mm. Okay.
So,
I still would like, but in a way that's like appeal to them so they let me go kind of way.
mm,
Like if I was ever to be kidnapped, depending on who even the person was, who who they is, honestly, who they are. I'm tired. I've been at work for 8 hours. Who they are is kind of irrelevant. It would just be like if I was being held somewhere, I'd be like, what's your name? Do you have any hobbies? You got to try and ingratiate yourself with people to make them feel kind of like sympathy for you. And the more you learn about someone, the more little pressure points that you can learn about that they have. Like when they go out during the day, like try and take in as much information as possible so that you can give that information forward to other people and authorities
mm,
if you so happen to escape when you so happen to escape. Also, manifest it. Because
yeah,
if you believe you escape, that's already half the battle. Um,
yeah.
I learned this from like countless fucking like movies about like Lifetime movies and shit. Like this is how you get out of a kidnapping. You gotta make them feel sympathy for you. Don't just find out shit about them because then you can pass that forward, but also tell them shit about you. Even if they say they already know everything about you, tell them shit they may not know. Like, hi, my favorite movie is this. My mom likes to call me this.
Mm,
My dad used to read to me when I was 6. This is the storybook he used to read me. Because the more they know about you, the more empathetic they'll end up being towards you, and the harder it will be for them to do anything bad or kill you or something like that because they'll have a little bit of a guilty conscience if you give them enough information. So, voila, everybody. If you're ever kidnapped, use these techniques.
so I've had this weird thing where, so if I ever get kidnapped,
hmm
one of two things are gonna happen.
Okay.
One, I will immediately die. It'll immediately kill me.
Why?
The second thing is that I will end up in a relationship with said kidnapper.
Why?
Well, hear me out. And if
Okay.
this happens, if we go down this road where I am in a relationship with said kidnapper, do not will freak
Do you
out.
need me to help?
No, because no. Here's the thing. It's either A, I actually fall in love with them, and because I'm just that fucked up, so that could very well happen. Let's not mince words here. Or I am pretending to either get out or get them arrested or kill them or do whatever.
I'll just be like this. You ever introduce me to someone and be like, oh, they're gonna, oh, haha, to blink twice. No. Please.
So I guess that's why I would go in that situation. Because I end up falling in love with them, or they fall in love with me, and then I'd either betray them or I'd actually be in love with them. Who knows?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll get you out, don't worry.
Um,
I got skills when it comes to
it's
kidnapping, even
not
though I've never
Stockholm
been
syndrome, I
kidnapped.
swear, because I'm planning in advance.
I hope you're planning in advance. I hope that means it's not Stockholm syndrome, but you never know what like Stockholm syndrome. That's a tricky thing, bro.
I don't know. And the last question is for you specifically.
Hmm,
And
really?
someone commented on this about a question for me, which I can't answer yet, but we'll get there. So for
Okay.
you,
Okay.
this kidnap or Han Han Shanlante. And then at Joe Talks BS and BL commented said, I'm for Billy, this or Naughty Babe. And so I will say right now, I have not watched Naughty Babe yet.
But you really don't want to.
I don't want to, so I can't answer this question. This is a you question for Ton Ton Shante Shanlanti Latte. What?
Chonlon
Whatever.
Chonlati, I believe.
Sure. Okay. Because
Tonhon
you
Chonlati.
have talked about that was like your least favorite.
I I
You have
have. It is
dragged
my
that
least
out.
favorite, and it's been a very long time since I watched it. So I feel like I'm far removed enough to be like, I'm sure it's not still that bad. I know I'll be saying this about Kidnap like a year from now. I'll be like, but was it really that? Like I'll forget all about it. So like I have to really, let's see. There was a lot of cringe. There was a very deep amount of cringe in that fucking show. Um oh. I'm like, oh, it was bad. I'm just remembering like oh, it's before people told them, "Hey, stereotypes, don't do that." So like a lot of the character traits of I don't even remember which character he was, but, what's his face's character? Cowtongue's character. I don't remember if he's Tonlon Chanlati or someone else, or no, if there's no, it's Ton and Chanlati. Is that right? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Um, I literally don't remember. It's been too long. But like his character was the so fucking stereotyped. It was like, who's that character from Tharn Type 2 that I fucking couldn't the couple I couldn't stand?
Aaron Pugan?
Yes, was Pugan the younger one?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like him times 50. It's fucking bad.
But you
Okay?
ended up liking them in the end. In the tier list, you put
Character
them at the
wise,
top.
yes, the stereotype, not stereotypes, but like the weird baby shit. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't like that. But this is like it's that shit like times 50. But like just the way he oh there was some shit about his character that I like that was kind of like Slay. Like he would like at one point he like poured something on someone's head, and I was like it was great. It was like what a great move. But there was most moments where I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So um honestly, I would take this over Tanhan Chanlati because no writing is better than cringy writing, I think. Or but if I have someone to watch it with, I can be like, what the fuck is this? Like if we're watching like cringy shit, then it's better. Because then we can laugh at it.
Yeah.
But if I'm watching it by myself, I just feel sorry for myself. Uh if I'm watching this and I don't know how it's gonna end and I'm watching it from the beginning again, um I don't know where that's gonna go really poorly. I could just be enjoying the story as we go. But there, every fucking episode, I was like, why? No. So like, I'd rather choose Kidnap, I would say.
Okay.
Because at least it's not cringe every fucking episode.
And then from at Joe Talks BS and BL,
Mm-hmm.
not about Kidnap, but I'd love if you could spare a wee moment to chat about any of the GMMTV 2025 trailers you watched. One in particular I need your thoughts on.
Is it only friends dream on?
That's all you got?
I literally didn't watch the other ones. I gotta be honest with you.
Dude,
I
I stayed up and watched a live stream. It was a
did
trip.
you? I meant to. I honestly no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
I until you sent me the only friends dream on, and I went, where the fuck did this come from? And then like after watching that, I think the next day I opened YouTube and there's like a fucking billion like oh like this new show, and I'm like oh fuck, there's too many, and I got overwhelmed and I didn't watch any of them. So I've only seen only friends dream on. Are there ones that I should be interested in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yay!
Oh, there are some that will put you in cardiac arrest in the best way.
Ah! Yay!
So yeah, Only Friends Dream On.
Yep.
So fucking excited for that. That's probably my number one because I I desperately wanted a season two, and the fact that I'm getting it, I was so shocked by.
I
Because
know.
so as we're watching the trailer, it was like with Earth and Nyx, and then we get to Omen Lang, and he starts like trying to shove his hand down his pants.
Bro, I didn't know they were in it either. I was like, what the fuck? You guys are here?
I was like, this is giving me Only Friends vibe. And then when the music starts, the dum dum dum
Yeah.
dum, I was
Dun
like, oh,
dun dun.
shit. I like lost it.
Dun 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 dun.
I was like, I was freaking. It was great. I'm so excited. I love that we actually have mixed character too coming back as well because he
Yeah.
kind of popped up in at the end and now he's
He did, and it's him and Earth. Earth is in it as well, and
Earth
I,
mix, Omlang and Joss Gowan.
yeah, I know. I saw. Yeah, Colin was going to be in there. So is Boston actually going to be back in it, or was that just a little cameo?
Maybe with it, I don't know, but
Because like when he popped up, I was like, oh shit, it's the bitch.
again, I didn't realize that was Boss until after the fact because the music didn't start till after that. So I was like, oh, it's Nia. And then I
He
was
had a
like,
camera. He had a camera. Why didn't you pick up on it?
well, I didn't know until I heard the music. I was like, oh, oh,
He's taking pictures of people's mess again.
exactly. He's like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Let's do it. All right.
So that one
I'm
is
so
an
excited.
obvious one I'm into, obviously. Um, I think of what other ones off the top of my head. A Gem Force, Gemini Force series that looks
Oh,
really good.
oh, really?
It seems to do a lot with religious trauma.
Oh, bitch, let's fucking go.
Yes, that is one I think you would have a cardiac arrest over.
I probably would. Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely. I'm down.
there's there's an Only Friends GL version. It looks like, which again, cardiac arrest for you. Um,
Oh my god.
it looked it doesn't seem as messy as Only Friends, but it gives there seems to be a little mix and matching a little bit.
I hope it is because I feel like when I feel okay, I noticed that it works when gay women or queer women write it, but when straight or non gay women write it, um, or men in general, that I don't think they realize lesbians are fucking messy. Okay,
It looked messy.
as one myself, we're fucking messy. Okay, everyone has slept with everyone. Okay,
That
it's a
that seems to be the
mess.
vibe.
It's a fucking mess. I'm excited.
Yeah, so there's that. Um, those are the big ones I can think of. Like I'm blanking now, but those I think are like top three for like a lot of people. I feel like. So
Mm,
yeah,
I'm
that's
very excited. I will have to watch those. I really do. I need to spend time and watch those. But I got so overwhelmed by the amount that showed up on my front page for YouTube, and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed.
yeah. There were like I think there were 20 shows in general.
Fucking Christ, that's a lot. Okay, I gotta mix and match and see what I'm
Yeah.
doing. See what I'm looking at. Okay, friends. My mom thought the main characters were Q's dad and Pond was his name.
Yep.
Yep, she thought those were the main characters. She said, "Well, judging from how you described the show, really low
Yes.
at the bottom." Okay,
Okay.
quizzes.
Quizzes. Okay. So we got one that's one made for us. So thank you. Joe makes a quiz.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you so fucking much.
Yes. And it seems different because it's fixed to show Kidnap to see which role you take on set.
Oh, that's sick.
Let's be real. Kidnap was a hot mess. Think you can do better? Let's fix Kidnap and see what role you would take on around set. Are you the director, the costume department, the art director? Whatever you are, let's hope you can turn this ship around.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited.
So I will enter my name, Billy. Your production process is just beginning. And you start to write, you must decide who is your main character, Min, Q, Sue, or James.
Okay, these are okay, so we're writing. And this is the kind of main character we want.
We've talked about James being the main character Sounds
We have, but if we're choosing and I want to see more and we're gonna get more backstory because we're writing it, I kind of want Sua to be the main character.
I'm gonna
That'd
say
be
James.
I'm gonna say Sua. Let's fucking
Okay,
go.
fine.
All right, where do they live? Wonderful. The house that looks like the house from Pit Babe, the one with the pool.
Cool, nice.
It
Love a
kind of
pool.
does look like the house from Pit Babe. Um, we've got really nice kind of green with trees and a tiny little cabin, but with a couple cabins that connect it. I like it. It's very pretty. Um, we've got a deep basement in a cave. It kind of looks like it's from the episode of Doctor Who, Hellbent, which is kind of nuts. That episode is stressful as fuck. But it's also one of the best episodes of the show. So
Hmm.
intrigued about that one. And then the next one is like very dystopian. I would say like very dystopian apartments
Yeah.
of some sort with like cages as like covering the balconies of some and windows. Interesting. So not there. Oh, where do they live though? What would be good for the narrative?
Okay, well, you pick Sua and I pick James.
True. So we gotta
So
put our characters somewhere.
I think James would like a pool.
I feel like James would like the pool. I feel like
Yeah,
Sua. Nah, I say Sua lives in a post-apocalyptic apartment building.
that's what I was gonna say for Sua. I was like, he likes a dystopian one.
Yeah, I'm giving him some like, depth. And he grew up in this very harsh area, I think.
Hmm. Based on the name of the show, someone has to get kidnapped, right? Who are you choosing? M- Men, Jean, Q, Sua, Min, or James?
I because I don't like the way that the kidnapping in this show turned out, I'm changing around the narrative. I'm not gonna have Sua kidnap um his love interest. And I want it to be James. So I'm not having him kidnap James. I'm gonna rewrite it so that James has a sister and it's Jean. And then he gets pissed and comes after Sua. Enemies to lovers. I'm making a narrative here.
See, I'm gonna keep it being Q. James will still
Okay.
kidnap Q, and instead of um his father will send Sua to try to go save her, and
Ah,
that's how
I
that
see. I see.
and that's how that works.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. How many episodes are we waiting until they are rescued?
Read the options.
Oh, right. 2, it's just a plot device. 5, balance is key. 10, it is the plot. Or never. Rip kidnapping. They die.
I'll say 5.
I'm kind of stuck because part of me wants to say, well, what would we do with 5 episodes of kidnapping? It would get a little bit boring, which is why I feel like
Hmm.
2 would make sense. I don't think it would make sense if they weren't like falling in love is the problem.
Well, okay, so for James' story,
Mm.
James kidnapped Q and catches some Sua to go save him.
Mm-hmm.
Sue was trying to figure out who kidnapped Q, and James, if the woman enlists James to do it, the woman enlists James to go talk to Sua to try to like throw him off. That's how they meet. That's how they get. So 4 or 5 episodes, there is still like they're meeting, they're interacting, they're falling in love. It's great, and then eventually he'll figure it out and Sue will save Q.
I'm thinking maybe 5. Part of me wants to say 10 to be nuts, but I don't think we're gonna do that. I think maybe 5. I'm trying to figure out where the story could go. I would say Sua kidnaps Jean at the end of episode 1, so that's already like one episode we don't have to worry about.
Mm.
And then the next 2, we kind of switch between seeing what's happening where where Jean and Sua are. Christ, I'm tired. And the next, and it'll switch between that and James like realizing that his sister hasn't called in a while and they haven't met up for lunch in a while and being like, where the fuck is she, and kind of asking around until he gets to, and then he's next episode he starts to like look around as to what she was doing the day she went missing, and then
Mm.
finding out she was kidnapped, and then the next two after that, which will be the final two in the 5, will be working to get her back, while we see Sua and James kind of meeting up after he finds out that she's been gone. He kind of stakes out the place, and him and Sua kind of hash it out over the next 2 episodes while he's like, let my sister go. He's like, I kind of can't do that. So like, and then we kind of, that's where we get the beginning of their arc. But they don't meet for a couple episodes. It needs to simmer. Okay?
Yeah.
Simmer.
Okay.
Okay, I have my plot. We're going somewhere.
Okay. Question 5. The company asks you to sneak in a cameo to get some buzz going. Which GMM hard hitter do you choose? Tay, Mark, Win, First, or Neo?
Mark, every day.
I was gonna say Mark too. I feel like that'd be
I
fun.
love Mark. I just fucking love Mark. Mark is so great.
It's so great.
Okay. Number 6. Mean? Men? Men. Men still has heart issues. How are we wrapping up the story? Oh, he still has heart issues. Okay. But he has heart issues because it was a plot device. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. He gets in a shootout, and during the operation to remove a bullet, they replace his heart. It's fiction. Don't question the logistics. I'm with you. I totally get it. Men dies. Oh no, Min dies, and Men takes his heart. Ooh. Oh. Nothing we carry on as we were. The heart is still being in pain, but not every story needs a resolution. Yes, it does, though. I don't like loose ends. James and Men get together. James is actually a crime lord, and somehow mysteriously sources a new heart for Men.
James and Men?
That'd be weird as fuck.
No. Well, here's the thing. In both of
No.
our stories, it's James and Sue. So that
Yeah.
can't be it.
I love the punch in the gut that Min dies and Men takes his heart.
I was gonna say that.
I love it. It hurts, but it hurts so good.
Yeah. There's a chase while trying to save the kidnappee. Where did it happen? A busy market, an abandoned warehouse, a cornfield, or the beach.
The beach is too open, I feel.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of place to hide there. They're just running along on the
Mhm.
beach. Cornfield, been there, done that. There was no resolution, and honestly,
No.
I've also been there, done that in 911. I don't need another cornfield. I'm good.
Mhm.
Well, it was an orange grove. Same gist. Abandoned warehouse, also been there, done that. In the show, they
Yeah.
were kind of in a warehouse there for. Also, a busy market sounds fucking interesting
I was
because
gonna say.
the cinematics of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That'd be kind of sick. Running and bumping into people, knocking over fruit. I'm so here for it. Okay, choose a product placement. Choco pie.
Love choc pie.
Oishi, Lactosoy, or Subway. Is this a K-drama? um, I love a choco pie. I just
I
love a
love
choco
choco
pie.
pie.
Okay, the thing is, I love a choco pie.
But Oishi's iconic.
Exactly. I personally love a choco pie, but ad-wise, there's something about them going glug glug glug, and like it just
Yeah.
it dripping and like the sweat in their neck. Like it's iconic. It's a whole vision. So Oishi has to be.
I want to go to Thailand just to try Oishi because I've seen it so
Yeah,
many times.
we gotta do that.
Question 9. We are reaching the end of the story. We are enacting the Etch 11 curse. What is your cliffhanger? The main couple break up and attempt to thwart the kidnapper, but the audience thinks it's real.
Ooh, I like
Your main character is shocked. It's real. It's through the chest. And Lord, we don't know if it's going to be okay. The rescuer is breaking the kidnapper's lair in her. As we are about to see who it is, the screen goes dark. Our main couple are running away. It's the only way to save the people they love from being targeted to.
that. Oh, I've seen that in Debs and I loved it. But it was at the very end of the movie, so it's not like it was. I would have loved to see more, but
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, all of these sound kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. I think the rescuers breaking a kidnapper's lair and are caught. But as we're about to see who it is, I don't know. That sounds interesting, but not that one. Something about that
Mm-hmm.
one is not sticking with me. Always here for, oh god, someone shot. Are they gonna be good? I fucking love the idea of the breakup, and we think it's real. But it's not. It's just to thwart the kidnapper.
Mm-hmm.
But No, I think someone. It's a kidnapping show. Someone's got to be shot, and I think it's got to be Sua.
I'm gonna go with our main couple are running away. Mainly
Let's
'cause I
go.
would love an idea of like a Sue James like solo arc and just like them
Yeah.
running away and eventually pull back from the wood sometime.
Period. It's the last episode. What happens? The kidnapper was James all along. Off to jail we go.
What?
I mean, technically, he is in your
I,
story.
yeah, in my story he is actually, to be fair, but
He
he
is
doesn't go
kind
to
of the kidnapper.
jail.
I know. Sua is working for the woman. He's killed in a shootout as he tries to run away.
Oh
No!
no!
I see that would work with my pick, like,
Which is
because he
also
was
yours.
shot. Fuck. Your main character is in line to take over a mafia family, and what a reveal it was. He holds everyone accountable by not so legal means, if you get what I'm saying. Your main character sacrifices himself in order to save the one he loves. Tears all around. I cried, you cried, they cried. This is funny. Nothing. Fluff. Maybe they ran through a cornfield or something.
So not
this
that
is
one.
this is fucking great. Great quiz, friend. Oh my god.
I'm going with the main character sacrifices himself.
So am I. That sounds really interesting, and I hate that it does, but it sounds so interesting. Like I would be like, I'm so fucking upset right now. But if it's written well, I'm also really fucking happy that the story was
Yeah.
so good. Like it's tears of joy and sadness, you know? I need a
Hmm.
mix.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Yep.
I'm gonna
I
read
think.
my blurb.
Okay, I'll read mine too if it's the same because I think it is.
You're a planner. You understand the importance of keeping the audience engaged, but
But
not at
not
the
at the expense of logic and character development. You would never roll
Let's
the dice to
go.
see what the next plot point it would be.
This is savage. I'm obsessed with it. This is a great fucking quiz.
So true.
Oh my gosh. Yes, hell yes. I would love to be the writer.
I'm saying.
I I took writing. took screenwriting classes. I'm in. Okay. I write fan fiction. This means a lot to me. Thank you so fucking much for making this quiz again.
Yes, thank you.
Because like I literally when Billy sent it to me and said someone just saved your ass, I was like, yay! This is the best day of my life. Thank you so much. The relief that flowed through me. So thank you.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
However, I did already make a quiz before
You
I
did.
saw that. So
Sucks
we
to be
will be
you.
taking mine as well. So,
Sucks to be you. Someone had to make this. Unfortunately, it was me.
yep. So you want to start us off?
Sure. You're in desperate need of money, and someone comes to you saying they'll pay you handsomely if you kidnap someone. What do you do? Skeptically accept? Gladly accept? Ask who the person is and if they deserve to be kidnapped, then base my answer off that. Instantly refuse, or say you'll get back to them, then flee. You see, I am what one would call a wimp. Also known as empathetic and a goody two shoes. Okay, I would not. I would instantly refuse. I wouldn't flee. Because I like to think I'm a good judge of character in terms of like other people I know. Like if it was a friend that asked me, I would be like, bro, no. Like I'm not gonna flee. You know, the people I like have relationships with aren't generally bad people.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't flee them because I would know who they were. So I'm just gonna instantly refuse. Even if I need money, I'll find money enough. I need money right now, bro.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna go kidnap someone. Okay? That's not gonna happen.
I would ask who the person is. See if they deserve it.
I knew you would say that. I
Yeah.
feel like that's a very you answer.
Yeah, I want to lay my options.
I see. Yeah, you like your options.
Yeah. You ultimately agree or get forced to kidnap someone. How do you do it?
You were like, shit, I forgot you didn't agree. Forced.
Yeah.
You were
Or
forced to
forced.
kidnap.
No, you either agree or you're forced. You're kidnapping someone.
You're kidnapping someone whether you like it or not.
Yes. How do you do it? Find them, knock them out. Done. Watch their every move for a while before ultimately making my move. Get close to them before betraying them. I'd attack them, but they'd be too strong for me and I'd fail. Or I wouldn't. I'd watch their every move before making my move. I do this by tactic.
I would be worried. Okay, so watch their every move seems logical. Find them, knock them out, done. I would be worried that I would knock them out too hard and kill them. I could misjudge my swing. Who the fuck knows? Get close to them before betraying them. That seems really mean. I don't want to do that. That just seems mean. Like, what if they're like, I thought you were my friend? I would cry. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you think that, but I did, and that would be horrible. I'd attack them, but they'd be too strong for me, and I'd fail. Sounds reasonable because they would be too strong for me, but I wouldn't attack. I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Bro, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I'd be like, well, I'm not attacking anyone today. I'm not kidnapping anyone. Oh well. You've somehow kidnapped them. I told you I wasn't gonna. Stop it.
Somehow it happened, okay?
How'd you feel? Confused? Fine? Skeptical? Shocked? Or great? Confused. How did I get here? I said I wouldn't.
Someone helped you. It's fine.
How the fuck did I get here? Literally, that is like what I would think to myself. How the fuck did I get here?
I'll pick skeptical.
I see.
Okay. You
That's
get
another answer.
orders that a kidnapping turned into a murder. What do?
Uh-uh.
Think if they're better off dead, cry and or run away, pretend to do it obviously, or tell them no.
There's two options here that I want is either tell them no or pretend to do it. Like, because pretending to do it ensures that the other person, like we saw in the show, stays alive, but it also ensures that they don't then come after you for not doing it by telling them no. If I
Hmm.
told them no, they'd be like, okay, well, we're outside and we have guns, so we're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that. So, like, I think pretending to do it would probably be the best course of option, but the problem is then I would have to kidnap them after, even though I don't want to, because I'm like, well, if I let you go now and you go home, they're gonna be like,
Hmm.
hey, bitch, I thought we said kill him. You said you did. What the fuck happened? But hopefully by then, here's what I do. I'd put them in my house and be like, hey, stay here. Let me get you some water. Let's chill. Okay, someone wants you dead. We don't want that. So I'd get them some water, a beverage, and be like, hey, just for the next couple hours, while I go to the airport and flee the country, I'm gonna need you to stay here. You can leave when my flight does. Okay? We good? Great. Like that's my plan.
Okay. So with that long-winded way of saying pretend to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I do the same.
Oh Christ. Okay, well, for some reason or another, you decided not to do it. I know. I know I did. And now you have to keep them in your house to prevent them from being seen. I know. I just said that. How do you feel? Worried? What if they try to kill me instead? Great. They're hot. It's a win-win. Not so great. They're starting to annoy me. Pretty good. They seem too weak to fight back. You spelt two wrong. Don't really care. I'm just trying to stay alive. I don't want to say too weak to fight back, because then I'm judging them. I don't want to be judging them. um, I would say it's either. I don't want to say don't really care either, because I do care. There's a reason I did this in the first place. I guess I'll just say worried. What if they try to kill me? But then I'm judging them again because I'm like, I think you're gonna kill me. Like,
Look, you're judging them regardless. There is no.
this is all judgy. Every single one of these answers is judgy, Mr.
Yeah.
Judgerson. All right, I'm worried. Apparently, yeah.
I wouldn't really care. I'm just trying to stay
Okay.
alive. You end up falling in love with the person you kidnapped. Describe them. They're a super hot tsundere. They're cute and adorable. They're really smart and sweet. They're funny and make me laugh. Or they seem to really care about me.
I like to fall for the smart and sweet ones, so I'll say that.
I'm going with Cinderella.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
I heard that and I went, Jesus Christ, there's a reason you put that there. Uh-oh. The person who told you to kidnap them found out, and you're in huge trouble. What do you do? Kill them and try to make peace with the person who gave you the orders. Oh, kill the. Okay. Send them far away and face the consequences yourself. Flee the country. I've already said I'm doing that. Go to the police for help, or fight them, or love conquers all. Can we both flee the country? I'll say flee the country because then we're both fleeing the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. There's no reason we can't. There's no reason we can't both go. Let's flee the country. Move to a country where I also have citizenship. You can marry me. That way I gain a wife and you gain citizenship. Easy.
Win.
We have a win-win.
Except not real.
Not really? What?
Nope. Go to the next question.
Yeah. Oh.
This is
Hey.
it. It's you and your lover, former kidnap victim, and the person who sent you to kidnap them. They have your lover in their arms at gunpoint. You have nothing. What do? Nothing. You know you can't stop them. They pull the trigger and kill your lover. Cry. They pull the trigger and kill your lover. Charge at them. You save your lover, but you get shot in the process. Beg them to kill you instead. They accept and shoot you. Or pull a bluff and say you don't care about your lover. They call your bluff and kill them anyway.
Oh my god, why does someone have to die? Why are you killing my girlfriend?
Look, we talked about how death and make things interesting. It's either you or her. Someone got
That's very mean.
but it's interesting.
Yeah, I know, but we made it actually interesting up until this point, and now it's gonna hurt more. Fuck. I'm not gonna do nothing, even though part of me feels like I would do nothing, because I'm the one to freeze. When shit goes down. I get overloaded. I'm not just gonna stand there and cry. Beg them to kill me instead. Fuck it. I've wanted to die before anyway. This is just another one.
I'd charge at them.
Wow. Damn. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Did you like Kidnap? Personally, I didn't, but I had to make this Christopher B podcast. If you didn't like Kidnap either, you should probably check it out, because we bitch about it a lot. Wow. That's quite the first sentence. Okay.
Oh, you have your result?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go first because it's my voice.
You'll go first. Yeah, you go first.
You're very selfless, maybe even too much for your own good. You'll always put others ahead of yourself, even if it's damaging for you.
Are you Sua? Are
No.
you James?
No.
The fuck? Oh, you're Min. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh. Okay, I wasn't thinking there. I was thinking in terms of like what characters we like and which ones we don't, and I was like forgetting about the other two. Now you're Min. Well, mine is you're made of glass for the most part, and you definitely don't like to act like or be treated like you are.
That's men.
That's man. I'm man. Wow, thanks for the you're made of glass. It's true. It's fucking true. But like honestly, I've gotten better at it these days. But if one person, like if one boss ever comes up to me and goes, "You're doing this wrong," by the way, I'll burst into tears. It could even be the nicest, "You're doing this wrong," and I'll be like, "I'm the worst human in the." I'm made of glass. I am made of glass. Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Are you ready for ship it or rip it?
Yeah.
Okay. We got Min, Q, Men, James, Sua, Jean, Third, Pond, Billy, and Emma.
Snazzy.
Yes. Q.
Q. Oh,
Q.
Q. Let's see if a bitchy destiny.
It is not. It's Q and Emma.
Oh, fuck. Really? First one out of the gate?
So I'm gonna
Damn.
put that. That's a no.
Thank you. We could probably be friends, honestly, because he's into like music production. He makes OSTs. He makes
That's
scores.
true. You were like obsessed with him after that.
I literally he makes scores. Like it burns me to put him not low on my tier list when he's a score maker. Like he writes music for movie, bro. I'm so upset that his character wasn't more like interesting.
Hmm.
Because that's sick. If we revisited that more, I would have been on fucking board. I would have put him in intriguing. I really would have.
Yeah. Okay. Next, we got third. The guy from that one episode.
Be really fucking funny if it was Min.
No, it's third and Billy.
We're both out of the game this pretty early. I'll say ship it. He seems chill.
Yeah, he was chill. I didn't mind
He
him.
seems very chill. I don't mind him.
Yeah,
He seems pretty chill.
I could work with that. Okay, next we have Jean.
Destiny? Kind of?
Yeah, it's not having on your count as that's not. It didn't even happen in the show.
Yeah, that's true. She asked him to dinner with her parents, I guess.
Yeah. Jean and James.
Damn. I don't mind it. I'll do a tentative ship.
I'm gonna rip it.
Okay. No.
Anyway, because you started talking about the idea of James and Jean being like siblings, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And now
Oh,
I'm
fuck
like,
yeah, I
so
did
now I'm
talk
like,
about
no.
that, didn't I? I fully did talk about that. Never mind. I'm out.
Okay, next we have Sua. James is not here, so there isn't Destiny.
Damn. And it wouldn't have been anyway because they weren't even fucking together.
Yeah, I know.
In our heads. In our heads.
Sua and Pond.
And Pond. The person who
Yeah.
worked with the woman. And the person who killed the woman.
No, the woman who's a double agent.
Yes, but he did work with her. It was just that he was a double agent.
He did.
But like the person who seemingly worked for the woman and the person who killed the woman. Like what if they fall in love after he shoots the woman and he's like you work with her and he's like no I don't blah, blah, blah. And then it's like a mess or something. Oh no.
I could get
There could be a story there.
Yeah.
I'll say a tentative ship.
Which leaves us with Min and Men. So that's a wrap.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Christ. This show is cursed.
It really is.
That's just the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
But that's it for Kidnap.
We don't have to do anything kidnap related anymore. This is so exciting.
Never again. We don't need to touch this show. Join us later this week for the Heart Killers episode. I don't know when the Heart Killers will be out, but I don't know what days I'm putting it on, but it'll be out.
You have to figure shit out.
Yeah,
Schedule-wise.
I'll figure it out. It's fine. Maybe Wednesday. I don't know. Well, it's also weird because whatever time I said it here will be different where you are.
Yeah.
So it'll be out when it's out.
It'll be out when it's out, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. At some point this week it will be though, so stay tuned.
You can always make it a vibe and take your laptop to a cafe or something and edit there.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Make it a vibe. You're abroad. Make it fun.
I'm abroad, yeah. That'd be fun. So yeah, so stay tuned for the Heart Killers episode at some point this week. And we will hopefully never talk about Kidnap again.
Woohoo!
See you then.
See you then.
Bye everyone.
Bye.